So here's Z-Long trying to go back to
Nope.
base. Poke him. He's trying to go back again. We hit our ultimate.
Nope.
And he's still trying to teleport, so
Nope.
we hit him again. This is like harassment 101. He's gonna run back to base. Hey guys, sorry for delaying the video, but I thought you'd want to know how to participate in our free skin giveaway. Follow these few simple steps to have a chance to win. Subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on notifications, like the video, comment your ID and your in-game name, and the skin that you want. Who doesn't like free stuff and is too easy not to do? So don't miss out and please enjoy the video, guys. What's up, guys, and welcome to this episode of Mobile Legends, and continuing on with our Noob to Legend series. And this video I wanted to bring a matchup I had using Cyclops, okay? And the rank we have finally hit in this video is Epic 4, I believe, with 3 stars. And so continuing on in this video, I wanted to talk about playing from behind, okay? I think this is really important to know, and if everybody on the team is aware of this, you can always be assured that you're never fully out of the game, right? But a lot of times we end up in matches that we either have teammates that end up just feeding, right? And I hope everybody knows the importance of not feeding at the beginning, because a match can really snowball out of your hands really fast. And this was one of the matches, for example, and I chose to recap this match just because the other team, it happened on the other side of the team, right? And we're gonna break down exactly what they could have done to maybe come back in this game. So this video is gonna be all about what can you do when your team is down from the beginning, and how to prevent it from snowballing where you the match is completely out of your hands. What do you do when your team or yourself, I mean, I'm not immune to feeding as well. Sometimes I end up feeding at the beginning. It's unfortunate. Sometimes the enemy team just ends up focusing you because they know if you get strong, it's really bad news for them late game too as well. So it's impreventable, but there is things that you can do to minimize that, and that's what we're gonna go over. So our team starting off, we have 2 quick kills on the board. So this, I mean, it's nothing significant. There's no turrets being taken yet. It's still pretty even across the board at this point, right? And we're continuing just to farm up. I'm using Cyclops here. Cyclops is not my main. A lot of times I just pick Cyclops just so the enemy team can't pick him. So I'm doing my best with Cyclops. Again, Cyclops is not my main, but I have an understanding of how to play him, but I wouldn't say I'm definitely pro with him by any means. And so just ignore the messages, by the way. They're just popping up left and right. It is a mobile game, so all my notifications pop up. You guys can follow along my conversation if you want. So we're gonna continue farm up here. And as you see, it's 3-0. So now what can the enemy do to prevent any more feeding? Right now, this is the point where you're down 3-0 on the enemy side. You definitely do not want to give up any more deaths, right? And at this point, you just got to be careful. I would recommend to check who is the person getting the kills right now, who is getting fed, right? That's extremely important right now, because that's kind of who you know to avoid if you come across, because they most likely have a gold lead, and if you engage with that person, they're just gonna wipe you out, and the feeding is gonna continue. So first thing is to know who is getting fed on the enemy side and who to not engage with on a one-on-one situation, unless you know that hero and you know how much damage they can do and you know how much you could do, and you're confident in that way. But all that goes out the window when they are 2 levels ahead of you. So now we're up 4-1, okay? And the worst thing you can do in a situation where you're down like this is panic. Don't panic, right? You're only, it's 4-1 right now. There's no panic that needs to happen. It's unfortunate. You'd rather be on the side that has more kills, but there's nothing really you can do, right, at this point. But there's only certain things you can do to prevent it from getting worse. And so right now it's 7-2, okay? And we only have 1 kill right now. I believe the leader is on our team is actually Franco and Saber. So Saber is good. Saber is getting fed, which is great because he's extremely good at rotating and ganking. But Franco getting the kills, I mean, not so great. So you don't have to be so fearful of the tank really getting fed because he's not going to do much damage anyways, right? But Saber here, that's who you got to worry about. For the enemy team, that's who they should avoid. If they see Saber, they should not mess with him. So anyways, we pick up the kill there on Gord, and now it's 8-3. Now it's starting to balloon, right? So like I said, the first thing that you don't want to do is panic, right? Because if at that time when I said to not panic earlier in the video, the turret count was still the same. Nobody took any turrets yet. So kills are, it's fine. Kills are fine as long as the turrets are still up and everything like that. Things really start to go downhill when you're losing turrets and you're really down on kills. But if you're still even on turrets, it's fine, because the enemy team has not pushed on your turrets yet. And it starts to balloon when they really push turrets because they get access to your jungle and they can continue just feeding from there. So anyways, now it's 14-3. Now you guys see how this is ballooning, and that brings up the second point that I want to talk about is engaging, right? Like, I see a lot of people making a mistake of engaging when the enemy team engages. Like, automatically, for some reason, people think that if they engage, you have to engage. That's not true. You can back off. You don't have to fight, because now you have to really utilize your turrets to protect you and fight behind your turrets for a little while you get a little bit more farmed up. Then you can potentially fight. But you see, like, we engage there, they jump right in, they engage, and this is bad for them. They just need to stay in their turrets and clear the minion waves as best they can. Maybe have someone go out and split push and take a couple turrets, because the only way you're going to really get back into this game is not so necessarily in kills. You're only going to get back in this game through pushing turrets, because the whole team needs gold, right? So you got to be playing really careful. You got to be playing on your back foot, essentially. So I mean, think about it, guys. Like, a team that goes and feeds the enemy team, which in this case is 18-5, they have fed us. We are so fed. We are such a huge gold lead. Look at the team gold count. It's 29,000 to 19,000. We have a 10,000 gold lead, right? So you can't fight us at this point, right? You cannot engage with us. I mean, think about it, guys. It's like giving your enemy a knife and then trying to go fight them. It's pointless, right? And this match is pretty much over because it's 18-5 right now. This is really tough to come back, right? But I mean, epic comebacks happen all the time, but in this situation, the enemy team is not doing the right things. You see Gord, Maya, and Tigro here. They leave out of their tower and try to fight 3 of us. You cannot take a 3-on-3 situation. You might be able to take a 3-on-2 situation, maybe, but we're so fed that that's not even a guarantee. So they're not doing the right things to even have a chance to come back at this game. And every single time that we take a kill, we push a turret, so that makes it even worse. So that's how these matches balloon and just get so bad, and we're gonna end up finishing the game here. But just knowing this, and if you have a team of people, like I said, that is aware of this, you're never fully out of the game. And there is definitely many situations that you can come back from if you are paying attention to this and just stick to it and stay disciplined with this. So quickly recapping, don't panic, turrets are the most important, and don't engage when the enemy engages. You don't have to engage, you can wait, and be smart and pick your opportunities wisely. But guys, hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you guys' thoughts are, and as well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video as always. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. See you guys later.